Hello and welcome to EuroHybrid. Today we'll be talking about Jeff Bezos. Originally born Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen in 1964, he's an American engineer, technology and retail entrepreneur. The company began as an internet merchant of books and expanded to a wide variety of products and services, most recently including video streaming and audio streaming. Amazon is currently the world's largest internet sales company on the World Wide Web, as well as being the world's largest provider of cloud infrastructure services. Bezos' other diversified business interests include aerospace and newspapers. He is the founder and manufacturer of Blue Origin, founded in 2000 with test flights to space, which started in 2015 and plans for commercial suborbital human flight beginning in 2018. In 2013, Jeff Bezos purchased Washington Post newspaper. He also owns a number of other business investments through Bezos Expeditions. With an estimated net worth of $82 billion as of May 2017, Bezos is currently the third richest person in the world. From childhood into adulthood, Jeff Bezos often displayed scientific interest and technological proficiency. He would later further this when he graduated from Princeton University with a Bachelor of Science degrees in Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. After graduating from Princeton in 1986, Bezos worked on Wall Street in the computer science field. He would later work on building a network for international trade for a company known as Ethos. He then worked at Bankers Trust. Later on, he would also work on internet-enabled business opportunities at the hedge fund company D.E. Shaw & Co. Bezos founded Amazon.com in 1934 after making a cross-country drive from New York to Seattle, writing up the Amazon business plan on the way. He initially set up the company in his garage. He had left his well-paying job at a New York hedge fund after learning about the rapid growth in internet use, which coincided with a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that exempted mail-order companies from collecting sales taxes in states that lack a physical presence. Jeff Bezos is known for his attention to business details. As described by Portillo.com, he is at once a happy-go-lucky mogul and a notorious micromanager, an executive who wants to know everything from contract minutiae to how he is quoted in all Amazon press releases. In May 2016, Bezos sold more than 1 million shares of his holding in his company for $671 million, making it the largest amount of company he had previously raised in the sale of his Amazon holdings. On August 4, 2016, he sold another million of his shares, valued at $756.7 million. As of September 21, 2016, Bezos owned 80.6 million shares of Amazon stock, being 16.9% of all shares outstanding, with a market value of $69.3 billion. Bezos founded Blue Origin, a human spaceflight startup company, partially as a result of his fascination with space travel, including an early interest in developing space hotels, amusement parks, colonies, and small cities for 2 or 3 million people orbiting the Earth. The company was kept secret for a few years. It became publicly known only in 2006 when purchasing a sizable area of land in West Texas for a launch and test facility. In a 2011 interview, Bezos indicated he founded the space company to help enable anybody to go into space, and stated the company was committed to decreasing the cost and increasing the safety of spaceflight. Blue Origin is one of several startups aiming to open up space travel for paying customers. In 2015, Bezos further discussed the motivation for a space-flight-related business when he announced a new orbital launch vehicle under development for the late 2010s. He indicated that his ambitions in space are not location-dependent. Mars, Luna, asteroids, etc. We want to go everywhere, requiring significantly lower launch costs. Our number one opponent is gravity. The vision for Blue is pretty simple. We want to see millions of people living and working in space. That's going to take a long time. I think it's a worthwhile goal. Bezos sees space as being chock full of resources, and foresees a great inversion where there will emerge space commercialization that stretches out for hundreds of years, leading to an era when millions of people will be living and working in space. He sees both energy and heavy manufacturing occurring in space, having the effect of reduced pollution on Earth, in effect reducing the probability that something bad happens to the Earth. Bezos has said that he is trying to change the fundamental cost structure of accessing space. Recently, Bezos has revealed that he was selling about $1 billion worth in Amazon stock a year to finance his Blue Origin rocket company. On August 5, 2013, Bezos announced his purchase of the Washington Post for $250 million in cash. Amazon.com was not to be involved. This is uncharted terrain, he told the newspaper, and it would require experimentation. Shortly after the announcement of his intention to purchase, the Washington Post published a long-form profile of Bezos. The sale was closed on October 1, 2013, and with Bezos, Nash Holding LLC took control. In March 2014, Bezos made his first significant change at the Washington Post and lifted the paywall for subscribers for a number of U.S. local newspapers, including the Dallas Morning Newspaper and the Mississippi Star-Tribune. Bezos was one of the first investors in Google, investing $250,000 in 1988. That $250,000 resulted in 3.3 million shares of Google, which are now worth $2.9 billion US today. Bezos' investment company, Bezos Expeditions, has funded, or at least part-funded, companies such as Airbnb, Blue Origin, Business Insider, Lookout, and PowerSat. Bezos Expeditions also has numerous non-profit projects, such as the Bezos Center for Innovation at the Seattle Museum of History and Industry, the Bezos Center for Neural Circuit Dynamics at Princeton Neuroscience Institute. Over the years, Jeff Bezos' business accomplishments have been recognized by numerous institutions. These include Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1939. In 2012, Bezos was named Business Person of the Year by Fortune. In 2014, he was ranked the best CEO in the world by Harvard Business Review. He has also figured in the Fortune list of 50 great leaders of the world for 3 straight years, topping the list in 2015. Thanks for watching this EuroHybrid video. If you liked it, why not subscribe? And we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.